Hello and welcome to my channel. So this video is about a bot that I've been making for the last 5 years. It's what do they call it? It was my first unassisted project. So basically, as soon as I realized that I could code and I wanted to like make something, this was what I wanted to make. When I first made it 5 years ago, it was what I was calling a springboard to my transmedial universes. So I make comics, I make animations, I make games. They're all in these different worlds. And this place was going to be like a new world that was all of those worlds and that had like games in it, games within games, narratives within narratives, all of that type of stuff. Obviously a lot has happened in the last 5 years as it relates to technology, as it relates to storytelling, all that type of stuff. So now it might be considered a metaverse of such. There's an economy inside of it. Like I said, it's got games within games, stories within stories. So I kind of do consider it now an interactive narrative metaverse. But either way, it's taken me 5 years and it's taken a lot out of me. I can't even afford Tears of the Kingdom. So this video is effectively trying to show, because I know anyone who's seeing this video now, I know why you're here and you're just taking a break from Tears of the Kingdom. That's the only reason why you've clicked on this video. So I'm at the stage where I've just finished it, so I'm literally getting people to test it. People haven't even got into the first game yet because it just keeps on breaking. So I've got it now where I think you can get to that, but on this video I'm just going to test out a different aspect of it, and I'm just going to start, I've been doing this quietly by myself for like 5 years, so I'm just going to start videoing all the playtests and all that type of stuff. So let me get into it. So yeah, it is a Discord bot, that's how it works, and as they say, it all goes down in the DMs. So you come over to the Discord, you come to talk. Are we gonna get past this, or is it okay? Okay, well that worked. So boom, here we are in the DMs. So we get this screen first. Do I know you? So this was all of the stuff that was breaking beforehand. Thank you for the people who are helping me test this. Every single thing is broken along the way, but kind of happy because I know it needs to be tested. And effectively what it is that my actual thing, it's all like set up for it. So like as new people are coming in, there's old things. So this is the first thing I wanted to check, which I fixed yesterday, which was you don't have an eye to see. So that's what happened beforehand. So now I'm going to attempt to go and get that eye so I can see and see what happens. Okay, so we can get to the alley. So let's go and chat to Maya, see what she's saying. Oh, that looks like it's broken, you see. I got the thing going. Yep, it's broken. See, this is why we're here. So no such. Okay, so it's a watermark. That's breaking it now. Let's try that again. So, do I know you? It's Rico. He wants you to chill with him. Allow it. Tree. Haven't got the eye. Alleyway. Now let's see if we can get to Maya. Boom, there we go. There's Maya. So do I remember her name? I'm going to go with no. Interesting. So I haven't seen it in this view beforehand, and usually they go on top of each other. So to be honest, I'm not going to change that, but I don't really like how that is. I probably won't make anything like that again. And in fact, let me just test all the things. So let me just say no and make sure I can come back. Make sure this is all working. Come see me if you do want an eye. Okay, so let's test this all out. So see if you're gonna give me that. I don't even think I programmed this. That shouldn't work. Yeah, that shouldn't even work. Should I just make it now? I suppose that is the point of this. Let me make it now. Go check Maya. She's still asking about the eye. That's good. Let's get this alpha. Oh, but now at least we got a proper error now. We can see what's going on. So this is saying, the timer is not defined. Let's see about that. Aha. This is true. Buster Ali. Check Maya. No thanks. Let's get this alpha. Oh, flopped again. Walk one for it now. Check is not okay. Yeah. I renamed my variables halfway through to make them clearer. Don't know if you're like me, when you clean things, that's when you lose them. Oh, flopped again. Image element is not defined. Why have I not defined my image element? Oh, okay. So this one's image element 1 and image element 1. Oh, that does make sense. No. Oh, okay. Because now basically I'm setting up a timer and it's acting as if it's setting the timer and then it's crashing afterwards. All right, let me just check it, see if I can get to where it's okay. So now basically on this test, because it's been crashing halfway through, what I've been doing is trying to set up a timer so that she gives you one alpha over a set period of time. But because this thing's been crashing, it's been crashing after the timer's been set. So technically now, for this to work, it will say that she doesn't want to give you alpha, and that will be it working. Then I'll delete the timer. Then I'll see if it actually works and gives it to me, and then doesn't give it to me afterwards, if that makes any sense. So what we're actually looking for is for Maya to be saying she's too tired to give you the alpha. So now let's get the alpha. Yes. Let's do it again. Actually as well, yeah, I need to set the row. So now she's gonna be like, oh raw, why did that break? Yeah, that was just a straight, okay. So there have been some things which are, that's more, I'm gonna change the whole system here. So let's go for, so there's something to do with the way that the images are loaded up, which I think I found a better way to give it the correct loading time. So that crash wasn't to do with the same stuff as before. And really I should go throughout the whole bot and change the whole thing, but I'm not quite there yet because there's too much other stuff to get at. But alright, see what I'm going for it now. Let's get to the alley. Let's get to Maya. So no thanks. Cool. Let's see if I can do it again. She said no, that's right. Can we do it again? All right, perfect. So that's that bit working. So now how am I going to do this? I need to... All right. So this time, I'm just deleting the timer in kind of a booky way. So I've just literally put a delete where everything else is. So I need to just get to that same stage. It will delete it, restart it again, and then we will see where we actually are. Talk. Nope. Ali. Let's get to Maya. And then no thanks. And then alpha. Alright, so then that should have reset it. So now I'm gonna take that clear out of the code. Yep. Reset it. Cool. Let's get to the alley. Come on, Maya. So I'm going to say nope. So now if we do the alpha. Oh, she's still hating. Interesting. Every time it resets the timers. And yeah, it was resetting the timer every single time. So it was never making it so that you can actually get it. But back to the original logic, where obviously it sets that only if you haven't done it before. Actually, I think I already know that I've messed it up. But let me give it a check. Okay, no, there we go. There you go, just like old times. So now she's giving you the alpha. And I should probably send you an alpha message as well. Okay, so I've just quickly changed the text now. So now let's just see if, go back to the alley. That works. Now if I go back to Maya, let's get this eye. Yes, please. Cool. So now I have an eye, which means if I go back here and I go to C and I go to view and I go to me, I have an eye, and so I should be able to see. There we go. And I do have quite a bit of alpha now. But as I can see that my name's a bit big and that's going over, that's interesting to see. Yes, well, okay. So I've got this far with that. In fact, okay, let me try one more thing then before I end this, because this is taking longer than I thought anyway. Let's go back from the alley. Let's go to the garden. And now I can see, let's hit the vending tree. Now see, what is that about? Because I do have an eye to see actually. So let's just fix that. Pretty cool though. So this is basically the scoring system. This is where you are. This is your EXP, your alpha, level, currency, the item that you're holding, and your name. I think I'm just going to leave that bookie for now. I don't even care, but okay. All right, vending. Let's see what Maya changes it to. When you get the eye, should be like, she say eye, yes. Okay, so it's saying 3. I got it as 4. Now put it down if it's less than 3. This is kind of bodge move, but we'll see. Didn't create the perfect system, I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing represents like my coding journey. So I'll literally code the same things 15 different types of ways, because there's the way that I did it 5 years ago, the way that I did it now. And obviously I'm being facetious with that because I've done at least 3 big cleanups on the code. But it's something like that. It's far from a perfect system, but it's got the mechanics that I love and I understand it all, so I can at least fix it. So let me restart this. So if I can just get into the vending, I'm gonna take that as the win and keep it pushing. Boom, boom, boom. So I got the eye now. So in fact, let me go back to Maya, check that she works when you've already got the eye, and she goes straight back to her normal. Oh, so what did that just broke with Ali? I gotta change all of these ones. Garden, alley. So what was that? That was just row to the alley. Let me go and change the alley now. Because this, so that one technically, so basically it's like sometimes because of the way that the images are generated, it takes longer than Discord would like for you to do. And I think I found a way that still kind of deals with that, so it's more dynamic, but I don't know if it's definitely true. That's why I can't be bothered to change them all, because if it's not, it's just long. But basically, part of how this bot, the initial thing that I created with this bot was an animation engine. That was like the first thing that was part of the project. So all of the images that you see on the screen, the animations are created on the fly, basically meaning that I can change the animations via code. It's not like, so in the back end there isn't a bunch of GIFs. Like the GIFs are created on the fly by taking images and putting them together. So sometimes it takes longer than it would like to create the image, and then you get you get bugs like that one. So let's try that again. Which when I was testing it, that would break the whole thing. Now that it's being hosted, you might just be able to click on it again and it still work. But obviously I need to stop all the errors that I can and not rely on you know, the robust architecture and whatnot. So now let's get to the alley. Cool. I think I just need to go back and change them all to this new setup, because you can tell Okay, so we're back. That's working. She's doing her thing. Let's get back to the garden. Now I got that eye to see. Oh, what are you talking about, bro? Man, don't still did I even? So when Maya gives you the eye,
A few moments later.
okay, so I don't. It's like some of it's my coding's bad because I got functions that are a bit too similar, doing similar things. But then I also and so there's some functions that I'm looking, and they basically look exactly the same, but they're doing different things at different times. So I've just created a new function to be the simplistic version of them all. And so hopefully we will see what I want to see now, which might even be an error, but there we go. Okay, so now we got the item shop up, and you got nothing to sell, nothing selected. There's only one thing in the item shop, but that's it. Okay, this took way longer than I thought anyway. If you've got all the way to the end of this video, I fully appreciate it. Come and join the Discord. Now, it doesn't look like much there, but there's actually 2 complete games on this bot. Undoubtedly, trying to get to them is going to be a hell of a lot of debugging, but one of them should technically work out of the box. So there's 2 different games that are on there. There's one called CrownRoot Arena, which is a tactical multiplayer game with a whole lot going on that I definitely know is going to need some debugging, so come and help with that. But then there's also a game called Teflika, which is an interactive narrative game, works like a visual novel. That one should be working out the bat. It's a 1-player game. Again, if you've been watching this whole time, then if you go to the alley, go talk and go to play, you'll be able to do that. And yeah, I might have some links if you want to support me in this project as well, if you want to help me get Tears of the Kingdom. So I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you're having a blessed day.